everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Rachel and this is Stitched Up. So today's video is a really quick video just to announce the next live sew along with me. So I am going to be sewing live on Saturday the 22nd of January, which is just over 2 weeks away. And I'm going to be starting the sew along round about 6:30 in the evening UK time, so that's GMT. And obviously you're going to be interested to know which of the pattern choices I put out for a vote is the actual winner. And now if you've been following, I'm sure you probably already know which the winner is, because it was a very clear winner out of the four pattern choices. But we're going to be sewing the Chalk and Notch Page hoodie. So those of you that voted for that, I'm sure you'll be delighted. Those of you that voted for one of the other choices, I'm really sorry. But the Page hoodie is the winner, so that's what we're going to be sewing, and I'm really excited to make this hoodie. I've had this pattern for quite a while, never made it before. It's going to be great, and it is exactly the kind of thing that I'm going to be wanting to wear at the moment. So if you're wanting to join in with that sew along, then I will put all the details down in the description box below. Put it in your diaries now. You've got a couple of weeks to get all your notions and fabric and pattern, everything together. So I thought I would just talk you quickly through what you're going to need to be able to prepare for this sew along, and hopefully we will just have lots of fun. For those of you that joined me on the sew along in December, we had a great time. It was brilliant and I really enjoyed it, and I am really hoping that I can do this with you every month moving forward throughout 2022, because it's just great fun. So what you're going to need obviously is your pattern first and foremost, either the paper pattern or the PDF. And if you get the PDF, obviously get it printed out, whether you print that out yourself or send it off to be printed. And you are going to need your fabric. Now the fabric choices that you have for this pattern are French terry, fleece or jersey. I would say go for a medium weight jersey. If you go for something lightweight, you're going to end up with something like what I'm wearing now, which this is a ready to wear jumper, but actually it's fairly lightweight. As you can see from the hood at the back, this has got a little hood on it. So if you pick something quite lightweight, this is going to be how it's going to look. If you're wanting something with a bit more, you know, cozy feel to it, then you're going to need to go for something a little bit more heavyweight, like a French terry or a fleece, for instance, depending on the size that you're choosing. And this pattern does come with a massive size range, which is really good. Then you're going to need anywhere between 1.4 and 2.6 meters of your main fabric. Now for the size that I'm probably going to be making, I'm going to need about 1.5 meters, I think. There are two main views for this pattern. There's view A and view B. View A has a banded hem at the bottom, and view B has a drawstring hem with grommets, which is the one that I'm going to make. And I am going to make the cropped version because I want this to be quite cropped and fitted on my waist, but I'm really keen to make the drawstring version with grommets in. So that's the one that we're going to be doing on the night, which is going to be really good fun. Means I can get my little hand press machine out as well, and yeah, hopefully we'll get it completed in the evening. So on top of your main fabric, you are also going to need 1/4 yard of rib knit if you are making view B, and that's going to be for the cuffs. If you're making view A, you're going to need a bit more because you're going to need it for the bottom band as well, so you're going to need 1/2 yard of rib fabric. You can use self fabric if you want to, just make sure it's got the right stretch, and obviously that means you're going to have to add that on to your yardage for your main fabric as well. You're also going to need 1/2 yard of jersey lining for the hood if you want to be able to line the hood as well. So I need to think about that one at the minute when I'm thinking about my fabric choice, which is staring at me. I'll show you that in a minute. And obviously if you're making view B as well, you are going to need the grommets, which are eyelets and an eyelet press. You don't need a big green press machine that I've got, but you are going to need some kind of hand press to be able to insert your grommets as well. And you will also need your drawstring cord, and I think that takes, yes, if you're making view B like I am, you're going to need 4 6mm grommets, and you are going to need 2 meters of drawstring for the hood and another 2 meters of drawstring for the hem if you're doing view B. So 4 meters in total for view B, 2 meters for view A. I hope that makes sense. So it does tell you on the pattern details as well that if your main fabric has less than 50% stretch or less than 90% recovery, so the recovery means that it goes back to the size it was when you've stretched it, then you will need to use rib knit if it doesn't have that amount of stretch in it. This pattern also comes with different sleeve options. You have just a normal banded sleeve, you have a short sleeve, and also you have a full sleeve as well, which is a bit like a balloon sleeve. I'm going to make that option, I think, and yeah, I think I'm really excited to get cracking on this. I think it's going to be good fun. So let me show you the fabric that I've chosen. And I got this fabric from Lamazi, and it is one of the CU at 6 French Terries. And I haven't bought it specifically for this project. I did buy it a few months ago because it was one of the autumn releases of the CU at 6 collection, and I have the matching rib as well, and I think this will be perfect for the page hoodie. So this is the one that I've got here. It's this beautiful sort of pistachio green colour with the black grid on it as well. I've got about 1.5 meters here, so I'm hoping there's going to be enough. And then I have the matching ribbon, which is this here. I definitely have about 0.5 meter of this, so I think this will be enough for the cuffs. And the only thing I don't have at the minute is the drawstring cord, which I need to purchase, so I'm going to have a look at that. And the grommets, I do think I have some grommets already, but if not, I'll need to get those as well, so I better get cracking. Yeah, I'm really excited to be hosting the next sew along. So you've got a couple of weeks to get all your bits and pieces together, decide on your fabric that you're going to choose, decide on which version you're going to make with which sleeve option, etc. Really excited to hear if you're going to be taking part in this, what you end up choosing, which version of this hoodie that you're going to actually be making with me, and if you've already chosen your fabric, let me know down in the comments below. Right, so I hope you're going to be able to join me, and if you don't want to be making the hoodie but want to join in on the sew along and bring your own project, then that's absolutely fine. The more the merrier, everybody's welcome. I hope you can join me all the same, and I'm sure we'll have a great time. That's it from me today, and I'll see you at the sew along. Take care, bye.